Hello there, welcome to Passivern. In this video, I'm going to introduce you one really awesome software named Hyring that will help you to hire your employee for your company with the help of AI. And you do not have to do anything manually. You can do everything automatically with the help of AI. And there it is actually few steps of process. See, at first you have to set up the interview type, and then you have to upload the job description, then you have to share your interview link, you have to receive the application. As you can see, in this type of applications you will receive, and then you can filter your candidates, then you can have the detailed reporting about a candidate, and you can complete the hiring process actually. And you just simply have to upload the job description. Basically nothing else you have to do. I will show you step by step what you can do here in this video. And this is a software that will help you to save your money and time both, because if you want to hire someone who will help you in case of your hiring process, if you want to hire on one human, then you have to pay him at least $20 per interview. They are saying maybe more, but if you use this AI interviewer, then your cost will be minimized. And another thing is, one human can interview only one person at a single time, but when you using this AI interviewer, then it can interview multiple people at a time, maybe hundreds of people or thousands of people at a time. It can interview, it will save you time also. Hope you get idea, guys. And see how it will work. There have a lot of feature, like they have two-way interview, they have one-way interview. Now what are the difference between this two-way and one-way interview? On one-way interview you have to set up some specific question manually, but if you select two-way interview, then nothing you have to do actually. AI will ask the questions depending on your job description. You do not have to set up any question, you do not have to set up any criteria, nothing you have to do. Then they have data driven report that you will get here conversations data, you will get here multilingual features. See, a lot of languages that are available. Then you will get the fit score, you will get technical score, and then they have communication score. That means how better in communication the person or the interviewee actually. Then you can have the skill rating, you can have the transcript, you can have the interview intelligence, and you can see the video recording, you can see the digital avatar, and AI twin you can set up also. I'll show you everything step by step in this video. Just stay with me actually. So these are the things. And if you see the pricing is very less. See, 1.60 dollar per interview. And if you get this one growth package, then $1.20 per interview. If you get this pro, then $1.80 per interview. So it's very cheap actually. Now if I go to the dashboard, or if you want to go to the dashboard as employee, just log in as employee from here, and then you will see this dashboard actually. To create the interview, you have to simply click here on this create new interview, and then see it's asking two types of interview, one way and two way. One way, it means it's one type of structured AI interview with fixed manually set up question. That means you have to set up some manual questions, and then AI will ask only those questions. But if you select two-way, then it means it will be one type of adaptive human-like AI interview that converses contextually. That means you have to set up some context. That means you have to tell to this AI that ask about this context, and AI will ask the question depending on your job description and your given context. And I like this two-way more actually, and I think this one is more interesting. That's why I'll select this one, two-way. I'll select the language English. AI voice, you can select your avatar type, or AI digital avatar you can select also. I'll select AI digital avatar. I'll select male. You can select female also if you want. And then here you have to upload your job description, or you can simply enter your prompt. Let's say I'll enter one simple prompt like I want to hire one or a maybe personal assistant. Just I'll write this these things, nothing else. You can here write very big prompt if you want. and then just click on this continue. And then depending on my prompt, it will write the job description, and it will ask some more question also. Let it be done. So guys, here it is. Here the role name is personal assistant, and year of experience, let's say you want maybe 3 to 6 years, and seniority level, let's say it will be mid-level job, full-time, part-time, contract, temporary, volunteer, internship. You can select as employee type. Let's say I'll select full-time. And workplace type, let's say I'll select hybrid. Let's say I'll select the country as United States, and I'll select the city as maybe New York. So here it is. Salary range, if you want to mention, you can mention. You can change the currency from here, and let's say the salary range will be from $2,000 to maybe $5,000. Just randomly I'm giving. Frequency will be per month, and you can hide the salary from job seeker also if you want. Additional compensation, you can add like tips, sales commission, overtime, sign-on bonus, etc. You can add here if you want. And here this is the job description that is written completely with the help of AI actually. And you can edit this job description now if you want. And skill record, as you can see, some skill they have added with the help of AI automatically. But if you want more skill, simply you can click here, and then you can select more skills from here actually. But I'm not adding more skills, I'm keeping it as it is. And then just click on this continue, and then here it will ask you to select some context, and depending on this context actually, the questions will be asked to your interviewee with the help of AI. See, here you have to select maximum 5 skill. Let's say calendar management, then travel coordination, then maybe event planning, then let's say communication and email correspondence. These 5 skills I will add. And here context or concept you have to select. On those concept, AI will ask the question. So on calendar management, AI will ask question about scheduling, time management, appointment setting, meeting coordination, and calendar tools. Let's say if you want to add more concept, just write your concept here and click here on this add, it will be added. And about travel coordination, let's say it will ask about travel logistics, trip scheduling, travel accommodation. Let's say about this three concept. About communication, it will ask let's say about verbal, written, interpersonal, and listening skills, professionalism. About email correspondence, it will ask maybe about inbox management, communication skill, message organization, email etiquette, electronic communication. Okay, this event planning, here it will ask maybe event coordination, logistic, event execution, event budgeting. I'll select all actually. And after selecting the concept, depending on your need, just click on this continue. And then here there have some setting that you can set up if you want. As you can see, interview duration, you can select 10 minutes, 20 minutes, uh, 25 or 30 minutes. Then they have pre-qualifying questions. You can set up some pre-qualifying question if you want. I'm not adding this type of question here. Then fit score weightage. As you can see, technical 50% and communication 50%. You can increase or decrease it. That means, let's say I'll keep it maybe like that. That means 35% technical questions will be asked, and 65% communicational questions will be asked. So you can increase or decrease this percentage actually from here. And then they have interview expiry. Let's say I'll select here no expiry. You can select an expiry date if you want. And then score privacy, you can show the overall score to the interviewee, you can show the individual question score to the interviewee, and you can show the communication score to the interviewee if you want. And if you do not want, then just disable these things actually. Then they have retake setting. You can enable or disable the retake request setting. Then they have remote proctoring setting. You can enable or disable these things if you want. And then they have log interview link. If you want to keep this interview link public, then disable it. Or if you want it to be private, then enable it. I want to keep it public, that's why I will disable it. And notification you will get on email and on WhatsApp, let's say. And then just click on this continue. And then see, this is your job board actually. This is your job description. And if everything okay, then just click on this save and publish, and it's saved. And see here, this is the interview link. And then just copy this interview link and then share it anywhere you want. And here, this is your job post actually. All your job post you will get in this interview section. As you can see, they have three sections: dashboard, interviews and subscription. On your interviews section, you will see all your job posts. Now let's say I will open this job link that I have copied here. There have the link that I have copied on another browser, and I will act as an interviewee. So let's start. Let's say here I will go to another browser, and then here I will open this link. As you can see here, this is the job link that is opening here. And after opening it, here this is the job description that people will see. Actually, people will see your job listing here in this way, and here people will see the job role, the work experience, the salary range. They will see the job description, additional compensation, skills required, location, employment type, workplace type, everything they will be able to see here. And then if they like to start the interview, then just they have to click here on this let's proceed. And here see, the hiring software is asking to allow the mic and camera. So if I allow, here it is me. Yes, now I'm visible. As you can see, now I'm visible. And when the interview will be visible, then this type of square shaped icon will be shown here. So they have to click on this check button and then start interview. And now see how the interview will work.
Hello, welcome to your AI interview powered by Hyring. I'm an AI agent, your interviewer today. I'm here to guide you through the process and ensure a smooth experience. This interview is designed to evaluate your skills and qualifications in a fair, unbiased, and consistent manner. You'll be asked a series of questions. Please respond naturally and to the best of your ability. Aim to be concise, clear, and loud with your answer to ensure that it's transcribed correctly. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. We're here to understand your unique skills and experiences. This session will be recorded for evaluation purposes, and your responses will be analyzed for feedback and scoring. Rest assured, your data is secure and will only be used for evaluation and shared with the employer who scheduled this interview. By proceeding, you consent to the recording and analysis of this session. Make sure you're in a quiet, well-lit environment for the best experience. Great. If you're ready, let's get started with the first question. Good luck.
Okay, you can skip the intro actually if you want. Here it was the intro. Now see, it's asking me to share the entire screen. So there is no way to use any other AI interview software. That means when there have a lot of software, I think when the interviewer asks the question, the software show the answer on the screen, and the interviewee just read the answer. Actually, this type of scamming cannot be happen if you use this hiring software actually. So we have to share the screen. So let me share the screen. Here see, share entire screen, and here entire screen share. Yes, see here entire screen is visible now. So let's start.
Hey, MD Amdadul. I'm AI Interviewer, and I'll be conducting your technical interview today. Shall we dive right in?
Yes, sure.
All right, let's start with calendar management. How would you handle scheduling multiple meetings with conflicting time preferences from attendees?
Can you please repeat the question in more easier way?
Sure thing. How would you manage scheduling meetings when people want different times?
Okay, in this case, I will use Google Calendar basically. And when at the same time multiple people want to do the meeting, then in this case, I have to request them to use different time actually, because time was not available.
Great start. Can you tell me how you prioritize which meeting to schedule first when there are conflicts?
Okay, in this case, I will see which one is more important, which person is more important for my business, and I will prioritize this person more actually.
Got it. Now let's talk about travel coordination. How do you ensure all travel arrangements are accurate and confirmed before a trip?
In this case, I will check the um, website of the um, maybe the transportation or the flight website, so that everything is correct and nothing wrong happened here.
Good approach. How would you handle last-minute changes or cancellations to travel plans?
If I need to cancel in last minute, then I will contact to the transportation or flight authority, and I will request them to cancel. If they want to if according to their policy they can cancel, they can cancel. But if they cannot, nothing here is here we can do actually, but we have to cancel the travel destination in this case.
Makes sense. Now, let's shift gears to event planning. How do you manage the logistics of a large event to ensure everything runs smoothly?
Okay, in this case, there have logistic companies. We have to make sure that we have good communication with the logistic companies, so that everything is up to date and nothing wrong goes here. And that's how we can do it.
Sounds like a solid plan. What steps do you take to stay within budget when planning an event?
In this case, if we are in tight budget, we have to make sure that we are doing the most important things first, and then if we have budget, then we can do other things.
Nice strategy. Let's talk about communication. How do you ensure clear and effective communication in a professional setting?
Okay, I cannot understand. Can you please tell it in more easier way?
Of course, how do you make sure everyone understands each other at work?
Um, Communication is the key to understand each other. We have to make sure that everyone is communicating frankly and without any boundary, or no one is afraid to communicate with each other. Actually, we have to create this type of environment to make sure it.
Absolutely. How do you handle misunderstandings or miscommunications when they happen?
In this case also, if any misunderstanding happen, we have to communicate with each other, and we have to tell everything that they are thinking. Everyone have to express their thinking actually, then easily the misunderstanding can be solved.
Great point. Now let's switch to email correspondence. How do you manage a high volume of emails efficiently?
So high volume of email means how many, uh, in how many.
Good question. Let's say over 50 emails a day. How would you manage that?
Okay, 50 email, I don't think it's a big amount of email. We can do it manually, but there have a lot of software also that we can use if we want to make it faster.
Got it. What strategies do you use to keep your email inbox organized?
I create different folder and different tag, so that I can organize all the emails on my inbox.
Great approach. How do you ensure your emails are professional and clear when communicating? Nice. How do you ensure your emails maintain a professional tone even when addressing sensitive topics?
Um, Actually, in this case, what I can say, emotional intelligence is very important when I want to make my emails very professional. I have to maintain the emotional intelligence. Whatever the other side people tell me, I have to make sure that I'm telling something nice and it sounds professional, not out of my professional boundary actually.
Perfect. Now let's circle back to calendar management. How do you keep track of recurring meetings and ensure they don't overlap with other appointments?
In this case, there have software where we can set up one time that I have a recurring meeting in maybe every week or in maybe every month, depending on the need actually. And this software will automatically schedule all those meeting, and it will make sure that no other meeting overlapping on this time actually.
Great. How do you handle rescheduling recurring meetings if conflicts arise?
If recurring meeting conflicts, then in this case we have to talk with the clients so that we can assure them, or we can let them make understand that we need some time because we have the conflict. I hope they will understand.
Good approach. Let's go back to travel coordination. How do you handle booking accommodations when traveling for business?
In this case, we have to contact with the flight authority or travel authority, or different travel planning agencies, so that they can handle the big chunk of things. But I have to uh, make good communication with them so that no nothing wrong happen.
Nice. How do you ensure all necessary travel documents are prepared and ready before a trip?
I have to make sure before at least 2 days that every papers or documents are up to date and everything is ready. And then I think nothing wrong will happen when we are traveling in case of documentation, or in case of different documents that we need to travel.
Great strategy. Let's move back to event planning. How do you handle unexpected issues during an event?
If any unexpected things happens, then we have to deal it because it's happening. So we have to deal it. Actually it depends how to deal on the event, actually what type of event here happening. Depending on the event, we have to deal it.
Got it. How do you ensure that all event details are communicated clearly to all involved parties?
In this case, we can hire manager, or we can get help from any event manager company, so that they can do the big chunks of works. And on my side, I have to make sure that my communication is up to date with them.
Sounds good. Let's talk about communication again. How do you adapt your communication style when interacting with different team members?
um, can you please repeat in easier way?
Of course. How do you change the way you communicate when talking to different people at work? Sure. How do you change the way you talk when working with different people?
Actually, I will talk with them very nicely and professionally, whoever is them.
Oh, looks like we've run out of time. We'll wrap this up for now. Your AI interview is complete, and our AI is reviewing your responses. The interview creator will get in touch with you. Track your progress through our portal. Wishing you success ahead.
Okay, so the interview is done, and here total work experience I have. Let's say I have 4 years and 6 months work experience, and current monthly salary, let's say $2,000. I'll select, and expected, let's say 4,000, and joining date, let's say this date, I'll select and finish. So in this way, the interviewee have to submit their interview actually. And this is one dummy interview actually, and I may answered a lot of wrong wrong things actually. Anyway, here when the interview will complete his interview, then see here on the dashboard, you will see something like that. As you can see here, we can see one active interview response, one total interview response, then awaiting feedback 1. You can see candidates evaluated 1. You can see hiring stage, as you can see, 1 interview response here, 1 and 0. So here this is on funnel type actually. And then here we can see how many response we left. And now why 9 out of 10? Because I'm using here 14 days free trial, and on free trial you can have 10 response actually. If you want more, then you have to go to the subscription section, and from here you can add more actually, maybe. Okay, you have to select here on this upgrade section, and from here you have to buy more interview, 100 interviews, 500 interviews, and 5000 interviews you can buy per month actually from here. Anyway, now if you want to see the report of your interviewee, as you can see here, this is one interview, the interview that you have seen right now. And here see score is 47%. Okay, now if I click here on this view report, from here you can see the interviewed on, that means interview date, you can see total time taken on the interview, you can see the interview location, you can see the score here, see 42%. The fit score is moderate actually. And total work experience 4 years and 6 months, current monthly salary $2000, expected monthly salary $4000, you can see from here. Expected joining date, you can see from here. And candidate feedback, you can see from here. And see here technical score average 47%. And see communication score is average. Punctuation is little bit okay, grammar is not okay at all, vocabulary is little bit okay, minimal filler word is very bad maybe, fluency is not good also. Yes, I know my fluency is not very good, I'm so sorry for that guys, because I need to work a lot on my English communication. Anyway, see, then they have interview intelligence. Here, integrity signal. As you can see, tab exchange, it's okay. That means the knowledge about tab exchange is good. Um, and the knowledge about multiple face detected is good. Multiple voice detected is good. That means no issue about these topics, but plagiarism detected 6 times. See, on those times some plagiarism detected. And if you click on the times, then in this case I will there, it will show where the plagiarism is detected actually. And phase out of views 7 times, on 7 times phase out of views. If visible now, see there was no phase actually. So you can see from here when the phase was not on the view. And eye gaze tracking, see on 5 times there was some issues with eye tracking. So you can see these things. Lip sync issues, there was no issue about lip syncing. And then see skill rating. About calendar management, there was 4 questions. You can see what questions the AI asked for also. And the rating is 3 out of 5. About travel coordination, the rating is 1.5 out of 5. And then about event planning, the rating is 2.5 out of 5. About communication, the rating is 2.3 out of 5. About email correspondence, the rating is 2.5 out of 5. So in this way you can see like the skill ratings also from here. And then the last but not least is the transcript. You can see all the questions that AI has been asked, and you can see the answers also from here. And if you just play, so let's start video. As you can see here, this is the complete video, complete interview video will be shown here. You can review this interview video also if you want. So these are the things here. And the last is here status, you can change like pending review, on hold, shortlisted, hired, rejected. Let's I'll select it as on hold. And then uh, he will be notified via email or WhatsApp also if you select yes. So these are the things actually. Hope you get idea. In this way, this hiring software can help you to um, improve your hiring process, to save time on your hiring process, to save your money on your hiring process. So these are the things that you will get on this hiring software, which is on great AI interviewer. So if you think you need this type of software, then go to the description and click on the first link and come to this website. You can have 14 days free trial here guys, and you can test it, and I hope you will really like it. And the last thing that I want to show you On Product Hunt, they have gotten 443 upvotes. On G2 also they have gotten 5-star review. If I go to G2, they have 5-star review they are claiming. As you can see here, this is G2, and here they have 5-star review. Total 17 reviews they have. So I think the software is not that bad, guys. You can try it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you think this video is helpful for you, then please consider subscribing this channel and share this video with your friends who can be also helpful with this video or with this software. Thanks again.